In today's video, we're going to show you how to use a desk. How hard can that be, I hear you ask? The truth is, most of us are doing it wrong. What's the first thing you do when you hop in the car after someone else has been driving it? You adjust the seat, the mirrors, maybe even the steering wheel? You make it work for you. But with our desks, we don't think about it. We just slide right in and start working, even if it's all wrong. But don't worry, we're here to help. Let's start with the single most important item in the office, apart from the coffee machine, your chair. We recommend that you start by adjusting your chair away from your desk so that you can nail this very important alignment first. Start by placing your feet flat on the floor. What we're looking for here are 90 degrees. 90 degrees at the knees and 90 degrees here at the hips. Now, what happens when we sit nice and upright like this is that it brings the weight of our head forward of the pelvis. And our head is the heaviest part of our body, so that puts a lot of strain on the neck and shoulders. To counteract this, we're going to adjust our back rake, or the tilt of our seat. If I lean my seat slightly backwards, it'll bring the weight of my head directly over my pelvis, releasing all the strain. Let's talk about chair tilt for a moment. This is important if you can't get your chair to exactly the right height. So what happens if your feet aren't flat on the floor is that it's going to compress the tissues here under the thighs. And how people counteract this is either by sliding too far forward in their chair, where you lose the support of your backrest, or by placing the feet on the base of the chair, neither of which are ideal. What we want to do instead is adjust the chair tilt. If I bring my seat forward, my feet are flat on the floor. Now we've got our chair sorted, let's talk about the desk. Most people have their desks too high because what we're looking for here, again, is a nice 90-degree angle, this time between your elbow and your wrist. Now, if you have an adjustable desk, all you need to do is notch it down. If you have a fixed height desk, you may need to lift the height of your seat and bring an adjustable footstool into the equation. To make sure you have the exact right height of your desk, place your hands in your lap and then rotate towards the desk. Your elbow should clear the spacebar of your keyboard. If it doesn't, your desk is too high. And if you're having to cheat this move by lifting your shoulder, your desk is too high. Now, the reason the 90-degree angle is so important is because it allows us to relax our neck and shoulders. Finally, let's drill down on your desk setup, starting with your primary input devices, your mouse and keyboard. Now, you want these to be as close to the edge of the desk as possible so that you're not reaching forward to use them and losing those lovely relaxed shoulders. And what about our monitors? Well, here we need to consider the depth and the height. So we want our monitor to be about fingertip length away. And the top of the monitor should be in line with your eyes. Just a few more things to consider before we finish. If you deal with a lot of paperwork, you might want to introduce a document holder to bring the paperwork closer to you. Remember, a 12-degree pitch here reduces a 25-degree pitch here. Your neck and shoulders will thank you. If you suffer from any kind of wrist discomfort, there are a couple of things that can help you. What we're trying to avoid is deviation and extension. So if we bring in a mouse and keyboard support, we solve the problem. Our wrists are in lovely alignment here for the keyboard and supported here for the use of our mouse. And what about a standing desk? Well, the same principles apply. You're looking for that 90-degree angle, nice tall posture, and relaxed shoulders. Of course, standing all day can be just as tiring as sitting, so make sure you add in that anti-fatigue mat. Most modern sit-stand desks have programmable heights. Find out from your supplier how to do this. So that's how to get the most out of your workspace. Remember to stay hydrated and move around regularly. We recommend getting out of your seat at least once an hour to keep the blood pumping. Thanks for watching and happy working.